Several links were created by award-winning computers and scientists. They supersized your leg and filled it with...
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. PreReq Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season, in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. It's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
A quick throw out left, complete.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Early in the season, group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
They moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. Third down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at fourth down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Scanning the field, it's Manning. On the move now. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10, back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. The sure hands. It's Frazier.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that and others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Pressure is coming. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. UGA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstream. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Look good, bro.
Patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's a keeper. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the toss play, runner moving left. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, with Sark's doing...
Has a path to the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So now 3rd and goal in this opening drive. Can they punch it in to take the early lead?
29 Phillies, 2-9
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. throw. It's Manning. Looking deep in the very first play. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the 1st down and more. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
As we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. To throw, it's Stockton. To dart right down the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call. Powers through. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback gets the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
They'll hand it off. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. to the air. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche. And they're
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here.
Yeah, bro, everything. Drew Allard he don't throw it right. Starts to throw it right. They block better. Widener moves better than Singleton. And the defense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff.
Like pulling teeth to get a stop with Penn State. I don't know why.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Probably the speed. They faster. We're gonna get right in Penn State though. I got some boys coming.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, he know what it is, and I'll pick it up. He knows.
It'll be 1st down.
That's how I keep him off the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's caught. It's McCray. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down.
Good,
the defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving at the second level of defense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get.
You're still watching, Troop. You see how he just got skinny in there like that? Singleton don't be moving like that.
Try to add the lead.
He's moving all big and goofy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff.
Hey, come on, the kickoff.
Kickoff team out there. They are
That
fired
dirty.
up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to be up here.
Bringing it out. It's Branch. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea.
Her shoe today? Look, look. Deep.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Stockton. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Texas, 35. Georgia, 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
What patience here by this quarterback, taking advantage of the offensive line, giving him time. He seemed to work through second, third, and then fourth option until he makes the throw for this touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's McCray. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can...
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team to field position. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the single back. And he will be stuffed for no